Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with horse racing tips. Well, Cheltenham horse racing tips for Friday, the 17th of November. Well, the disappointing run continues. We had potential last Saturday when we had the first two won, huge cash out, and it was a losing day in the end. We've had a few disappointments since, but let's get back on track at Cheltenham. So I've gone for it's each way lucky 15. You decide what stake you want. I haven't actually put the bet on yet, but I'm going to talk you through it. So I'll be having a each way lucky 15 and probably a small each way accumulator. So the four selections are, so basically the theme of the day is fitness on our side, horses that race prominently and are in pretty decent form as well. So the first selection is Knock-a-Gnaw at 11 to 1 in the 10 past 1 at Cheltenham, paying 6 places instead of 4. The second selection is Gold Dubois at 14 to 1 in the 145 at Cheltenham. Unfortunately, this isn't an extra place race, it's a money back special, which I don't particularly like them because they're paying first 3, and you know where it's going to finish. It's going to finish 4th. So, but I've had the horse in the back, so I think it's got a cracking chance. I do also believe that it ran in the race either last year or the year before, running a decent race. The third selection is Volcano at 40 to 1 in the 255 at Cheltenham, paying 4 places instead of 3. This horse has run over the cross country course before. It didn't run very well, but since then, that was in between striking a cracking partnership with Ben Jones, Friday's pilot. Well, that day it was ridden by, I think it was Sean Houlihan, could be wrong, or it could be Charlie Deutsch, whichever it was. One ran it one day, one ran it the previous race, but now it's ridden by Ben Jones. He gets on extremely well with the horse. I've backed this horse in the past, Volcano, and it's come place when I backed it. It does like Warwick, it does like leading, and it also likes other courses. Its only one of its disappointments is when it ran over this course. It got behind, and it's a front runner. So if it can get an easy lead or right up with the pace, I think it's got every chance. And as you may be aware, when it won, I think it was the Warwick National or one of the Warwick 3 mile 5 race, I think it is. It's an extremely difficult horse to pass when it's on song. I've seen Ben Jones absolutely firing this horse at fences. He's getting on a bit, don't get me wrong, but the vast majority of the horses in this race are getting on a bit now because they've had the careers and now they've gone to these cross-country handicaps. So I do think Volcano, if it can get into a bit of a rhythm, it's got every chance. If it blunders 2 out of the first 5, you could probably rip it up straight away. But I think it's an interesting selection and it's an interesting course. It's an interesting reason why they're actually going down this route. And the final selection, I thought a little bit of a waffle, is Sequoia Spirit at 18 to 1 in the 5 past 4 at Cheltenham, paying 6 places instead of 4. Fitness on its side, it was actually keen over further last time and still stayed on really well. I think if this is in like the first 4 or 5, it could be very difficult to kick it out of a place. Saying that, it may run a stinker, I don't know, but they brought it from Ireland, and it makes me wonder why. It must have a chance. It's got half decent form in handicaps in Ireland. It just needs to translate that to Cheltenham, and it's got fitness on its side as well. So I think it's got every chance. So if you give me a like or subscribe, that'd be absolutely great. Fingers crossed for Saturday. It looks like a decent day's racing. We'll see how things go, but the very best of luck. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.